You know, I say that Spawn is often my favorite, but Spider-Man 2 is my favorite, and I don't do enough Spider-Man on my channel. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, Hasbro Marvel Legends. It's geeking time. Older figures? Maybe. Cool figures? Hell yes. I thought it'd be super fun today to take a look at some Spider-Man figures. Now, here's what's going on my channel. I previously realized that a lot of these figures in package don't have twist ties on them, unlike NECA and McFarlane Toys. Hasbro, when they package their Marvel Legends or their G.I. Joe Classified or their Power Rangers Lightning collection, there's no twist ties, so I don't feel bad. So I've been recently reviewing figures, even with the Bandai Legacy Collection Power Rangers. There's no twist ties in there. Same thing for the AEW by Jazzware. So I got a world of figures now in my collection that I'm going to be reviewing for you guys. And I just thought to myself, well, it's the summertime, and well, my birthday is in the summer. And I just thought Spider-Man is one of my all-time favorite superheroes. Him and Spawn, it's a tie between the two. And then in third place, basically you got Batman, then you've got Green Lantern, and then tied in fifth place is John Constantine and Swamp Thing. So I just figured I do a lot of Spawn on my channel, but I don't do enough Spider-Man. I reviewed the 2024 Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse calendar and the mini Spider-Man calendar at the beginning of this year, but I can literally count on my hand how many times I've done something Spider-Man. So I figured today would be a lot of fun since I'm going back and reviewing a lot of figures in my collection. We're going to take a look at the 6-armed Spider-Man, which I still to this day think is one of the most amazing figures that I've ever got in my collection, and Black Suit Spider-Man. If you remember back in the day, I got a package from Amazon where this guy came in from. I got another Marvel Legends figure too. This one is my favorite. If you guys know me, who my favorite superhero is. And I picked him up too on sale as well. Black Suit Spider-Man. Man, he's so nice. I love this thing. I'm addicted. It's a build-a-figure. You can build Sandman, but again, I'm not going to start going around building Sandman. I don't want to do that. This one's definitely not being unboxed. This one's going up on the back. So with the help of Blanca, let's get this bad boy open and let me show you the amazing content inside that I ordered. I kind of want to stand up here. So what's in the box? We'll just move the box slightly to the side here. Ooh, packing pillows. I love those. I'm so excited for this one. Next up we have the Marvel Legends Spider-Man with the 6 arms. This is a fucking amazing looking figure. Actually, also, the reason why I wanted this figure too is because I love the Clone Saga from Spider-Man, especially the animated series. When he drinks the serum to try and stop being Spider-Man, he grows the extra set of arms. Yeah, I'm super excited about these. So guys, sit back, relax, grab yourselves a snack or maybe something to drink on. Let's get into taking a look at the Black Suit and 6-armed Spider-Man. I gotta admit, 2 of my absolute favorite looks of Spider-Man. Here we go.
Did you see that thing?
Yeah, what is that?
Look, are you getting this? Look!
This doesn't make sense. Oh my God.
How far will you go to save New York? Spider-Man Web of Shadows, rated T for teen.
6-armed Spider-Man. Honestly, as a kid, I read Spider-Man comics, but it was more the Spider-Man, the animated series cartoon, that got me into a lot of the storylines from Spider-Man. Most notably, the Mutant Agenda, where Spider-Man wants to cure himself of his mutation and become human again, and he sprouts the 4 extra arms, and thus, eventually he becomes the Man Spider. This is such a cool looking look for Spider-Man, and it translates so well as a figure. I'm gonna admit, this thing looks fantastic. This is from a Kingpin Build-A-Figure line, but I don't think there are any parts for Kingpin that comes with this figure. As it's rotating around, we see the nice artwork on the side. You see glam shot of Spidey. Before we take him out of the box, I'll just, bring him to the camera closely off the spinning wrap platform, and we'll get that read up. Alrighty guys, so let's get him off the spinning platform. Let's take a look at the read up first, and then let's take a look at the figure. So there we go. Here's the box itself. Hasbro Marvel Legends series. Remember when Toy Biz used to do these? You know what? Here's something. Let me know down in the comments below what you prefer. Do you prefer the Marvel Legends by Hasbro, or do you prefer the Marvel Legends by Toy Biz? Let me know that down below. So this is for ages 4 and plus. This is Spider-Man. Like I said, there's no parts for the Kingpin in there. This is from the Build-A-Figure Kingpin. And then on the back here, you just prop up my camera a little bit, or just back it up. Or just back the packaging up too. We can do that as well. So it says here, hoping to cure his spider powers, Peter Parker drinks a special mixture and wakes up with 4 extra arms. Isn't that what I said when he was on the rotating platform? Is that not what I said? Anyways, nice little glam shot of Spider-Man with some smoky background. There's all the figures in this line. So you've got Spider-Man, Black Cat, Puma, Symbiote Spider-Man. That's probably the Agent Venom. Looks like it anyways. We have Night Thrasher, Silver Sable, and Red Goblin, and then it all connects together to make this Kingpin figure. Released in 2018, this figure. Yeah, so if you're an in-package collector, you probably are asking yourself, how big is the package if I want to put this into my collection? Well, let's grab the measuring tape and let's see how tall the packaging is. All right, so the packaging itself is 10.5 inches. There you go. Well, I know that I like to take them out of the packaging on camera, but recently I've not been doing that because it takes too much time on camera. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Let's get Spidey out of the packaging, and from there we'll take a look at the figure. Here is our Spider-Man, 6-armed in all his glory, outside of the packaging. I gotta say, getting him out, well, he was a little stiff, and even playing around with him to get him to stand up was a little bit stiff. But boy, oh boy, nonetheless, this is a cool looking figure. There are no interchangeable parts with this figure. There's no accessories. What you see is what you get. I honestly did not pay the $35 asking price for this Spider-Man. When I got him off of Amazon, I got him on special, so it was a lot cheaper, and when I saw him at the price, I was like, yeah, let's do it because it's really not expensive. So, pretty cool looking figure, nonetheless, like I said. The detailing, I mean, it looks like he jumped right out of the page of the comic book. It also looked like he jumped right out of the animated series in a sense, which is really nice. And I gotta say that the blue and the red, the paint, I know it is your Spider-Man, but making a Spider-Man figure with these colors always is gonna make the figure pop. It is really nice looking. Before we get into the figure itself, he does stand fairly well, so that's good at least. Let's go ahead and measure the figure. So your figure is about 5.5 inches tall and side across, with arms and everything, about 5 inches as well. So a nice, big, tall figure. Let's take a look at the detailing. So they went around this time around, well, with this figure at least, there is no black lines on the figure. So all the lines for the spider webs are just basically engraved in. And on his suit, they give him that texture on the suit, which is kind of like Spider-Man in the movies. So that texture is like all on his outfit. So nonetheless, it does give that Spider-Man comic book feel, but also has that movie feel as well. Spider-Man, but even the logo on the back, scuffing right there, a little dab of white paint right there. Even the logo on the back is embossed, and the spider logo in the front is embossed as well. The eyes are embossed, so they took the time to really like sculpt and detail the figure. And I gotta admit, this is a really nice looking Spider-Man. But again, no accessories for him, so that's the reason why I wanted to do this figure first. Okay, so now that we've got the sculpting out of the way, and the detailing and the measurements, honestly, the only thing left to do with this Spider-Man is take a look at the articulation. A shorter review of the two spiders, but it is what it is. So the head goes up and down slightly, doesn't turn side to side at all. It goes all the way around. You have 6 arms on this figure. So turning the first arm, the first 2 arms around is not going to be a problem. Doesn't look like. You can rotate them all the way around. There's going to be a bicep swivel as well in each arm, bicep swivel. There is a double hinge in the elbow for the top arm. And then the hands move all the way around and up, down and up. Same thing for this hand, down and up. Come on. Nope, doesn't want to go. I don't want to break it, so. Unless I don't have it properly. Maybe I just don't have them properly. Wait a minute. Oh, the thing with figures. Well, anyways. Then the arms on the bottom. Arms on the bottom, they're a little stiff, so they're still going to rotate slightly. There is bicep, and then there's a triple crunch in the elbow. Hands move all the way around. And same thing for the bottom arm here, up and down, all the way, but like crunch 2 in there, and the hand goes all the way around. There's nothing in terms of the torso. The legs bend out slightly like that. There is a cut in the upper leg on each side. Both legs are double jointed. And then the feet go up, feet go slightly down, a little bit of an ankle rocker on each foot. And then there's a cut here in the shin, which is always interesting to me. The human body doesn't move that way, but you know, it is what it is if that's how you want to articulate your figure. And there is your look at the 6th arm Spider-Man. Again, not too much to it. I would have liked to have maybe seen some alternate hands or maybe an alternate head. Maybe a nice alternate head of when he started turning to the Man Spider, but I think they released that figure anyways. But nonetheless, I really do like this figure. I'm going to keep him in the packaging, that's for sure. But if you were to put him on display, again, he'd still look very cool on display. So let's take him away, and let's go grab the Black Suit Spider-Man, and let's take a look at the Black Suit Spidey. Black Suit Spider-Man. Well, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it made its first appearance in around the Secret Wars storyline. This was the brand new suit idea for Spider-Man, which ended up leading to the symbiote, the whole Venom character coming in. So cool. The Dark Suit Spidey, which was really not done justice in Spider-Man 3, the Sam Raimi film. Did not like that whatsoever. But this is a little bit of an older figure than the 6-armed Spider-Man. This one was released in 2017, so a year before. This is from a Sandman Build-A-Wave figure. And this figure here does come with, I think, a couple of alternate hands. So pretty excited about that. So what do we say? We take this guy out of the packaging too. Let's take a look at everything he comes with. Let's first and foremost, obviously before we do that, we'll measure the box. Then we'll take a look at the figure in terms of details, sculpting, and articulation. There he is, our Black Suit Spider-Man. So yes, this is from a Sandman Build-A-Wave figure. There's a shot of Spider-Man on the side as we saw rotating. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see, what does it say, the read up here? Stealthily suited in black, Spider-Man possesses incredible web-slinging, wall-crawling powers. That's all it says. That's all it says. Glam shot of Spider-Man. And the other figures in the line, you've got Green Goblin, you've got, oh my, Spider-Man, Multiverse Spider-Man, my gosh. Multiverse Spider-Man again. Then you got Miss Marvel, you got the Black Suit Spidey here, you've got Jackal, Shocker, and it all leads up to building up the Sandman figure. And as I mentioned before, figure was released, oh, not 2017, sorry, 2016. So older by 2 years. Now, if you're wondering how tall the package stands, let's grab my measuring tape here. Let's see how tall the package is. If it wants to comply with me. It doesn't want to, that's okay. Package is about 10.5 inches. So the same thing as the other Spider-Man figure. And you're looking at about 5 inches across. All right, so let's get Spider-Man out of the packaging and let's take a look at him. Well, something tells me that our black suit friend here has a lot better articulation than our friend with the 6 arms. We'll get into that in just a moment. So here he is, our black suit Spider-Man. To be quite honest with you, there is not too much in terms of detailing. To be quite honest with you, what you see is what you get with Spider-Man here. He is in his black suit. He has the logo on the chest. He has the logo that extends all the way to the back. Then there's the white pieces on the hands where the webs come out of. And then you just have the white eyes, which I think Bloody Beetroots got their look from the black suit Spider-Man mask. And does he stand well? Yes, he stands fairly nicely. First things first, he does come with a couple of accessories here. These are for Sandman from the Build-A-Wave. So this is one of Sandman's hands. It's just a block of sand. Pretty hard. So that's all that is. And he also comes with a spiky hand for Sandman. So it kind of looks like a spiked wrecking ball. Put that there. And the figure also comes included with 2 alternate wall gripping hands to wall crawl. So really nice, very nicely done. These things are really cool. So if you want, you can just pop out those hands and put in these hands so you can make your Spider-Man web crawling. But again, nothing much in terms of articulation. I mean, not articulation, sorry. Nothing much in terms of detailing with the figure. It is all black and all white. The muscles are there. Okay, so a lot of people complain about the Power Rangers figures from Bandai being too muscular to being too comic book looking. But when Hasbro does it with the superhero figures, nobody complains. Yeah, because it's supposed to look comic booky and it looks great. If you take a look at this detailing all the way around, the muscle tone is really nicely done on our Spider-Man figure. And that's how Spider-Man is. He's small, he's lanky, but he's very muscular. And that's what they really translated very well with this figure here. I see a clip on the back here. Like, I'm wondering if something's supposed to pop in there, but there's no other accessories. So I'm wondering what that's supposed to be. Like, I'm not kidding you. There's a whole, like, if I take this hand here, the alternate hand, like you can see, you could pop that in there. So I don't know what that's for. He's just supposed to put the hand in there and be like, oh no, I've got a hand coming out of my back. Oh, I don't think so. I think maybe somewhere down the line there was supposed to be something that was supposed to fit in there, but they just never finished. Spider-Man butt. But he looks great in terms of the sculpting. I just wish that if there was something that was supposed to go back there, I wish they would have concluded that and left it with the figure. All right. Let's take a look at the size of the figure. Let's get the measuring tape. So our Spider-Man figure stands 6 inches tall and lengthwise about 3 inches. It's probably gonna be a little more. If you extend the arm, it's probably gonna be like 7 inches or something. So nonetheless, a 6-inch figure, very tall, very nice looking figure. Let's get to looking at the articulation now. So our black suit Spidey, like I said, a lot more articulation on this figure than our 6-armed friend. And you'll see what I mean when I say that. Head goes up, very much up. Head goes down, very much down. It's on a ball joint, so it is rocking to the sides like that. Head goes all the way around, but you know, only unless you're Regan from The Exorcist can your head do that. Also, the head has a crunch. Look at that. Look at that. That is interesting. So it brings your head down even more. The arms are on a butterfly, something we didn't have with the 6-arm Spidey. And then the arm rotates all the way around. There's a cut in the bicep on each side. The arm elbow, well, it's a little stiff, so I don't want to break it. But you see right there, there's a crunch there. And then the hand goes all the way around. Same thing for the other side, all the way around. There is a torso crunch right there. Very nice. And then there's the torso moving. Legs go out like that, just like the other Spider-Man. Goes forward, slightly backwards. There's a cut up in the upper leg, and that's going to be on each side of the figure. And then there is There you go. There is articulation in the knee like that. There is no cut here. The foot goes up, goes down, and is a little bit on an ankle rocker. This is a really highly detailed Spider-Man, and this is an amazing figure. I gotta admit, I think this thing is super awesome. I have the figure of Spider-Man, the regular Spider-Man by Marvel, Diamond Select, Marvel Select, and I still love that thing even though it's in the packaging. I've seen videos on that figure and how articulated that figure is. But the Black Suit Spider-Man from Hasbro Marvel Legends series, my oh my oh my. If you guys leave this guy out of the packaging, just think about the dynamic poses you could put him in. Get a little stand for him, and you will be able to put him in the most amazing poses you can think of. This guy is so cool, and I'm so glad. Like, I picked this up at GameStop back in 2017 on sale once again, because I don't really do the Marvel Legends thing, but I love Spider-Man, so I saw him on sale, and I was like, I'm grabbing him, and I'm so glad that I did.
It's the new Spider-Wars collection with Cyborg Spider-Man and the coolest weapons around. Spidey transforms into a missile-shooting machine. There's Doctor Strange and his mutant clone doppelganger Spider-Man crawling into action. And the evil Hydro Man with super water-shooting weapons.
Time for a spider-seeking missile. No, Hydro, it's time to shut your trap.
Spider-Wars figures and playset, each sold separately.
All right, so I do love these figures. I will say that there are a little bit of reservations that I have. Now, they stand very well, but you're gonna really need a stand to put these guys on. Because some of the things with these figures, unfortunately, is that you're gonna keep trying to manipulate them. And especially for things like this, when I'm doing the final look, the final spin of the figure, sometimes they fall and you're ready to film and they fall down again. And you're like, okay, so get yourself a stand or a base for these figures to put them on. The other thing with the 6-arm spider, let's take a look at 6-arm Spidey first. I like the look. It's very nicely detailed. I just kind of feel like there should have been some alternate things with him. It's just this one figure inside of the packaging. It's also part of a Build-A-Figure wave, so why is there no pieces for the Build-A-Figure in that? He has good articulation, but I mean, there's no ab crunch. There's, like, look at the Black Suit Spidey with the ab crunch and the extended neck, the moving neck. Why doesn't the 6-arm Spider-Man have this? This is, like, the 6-arm Spidey is a figure that should be even more articulated than the Black Suit Spidey. But then you get to the Black Suit Spidey, and holy moly, is this figure super articulated. But there's a piece, there's a hole on the back of him, which, what is this for? Why is that there? Was there supposed to be some sort of web that was going to clip into his back? I don't know, I digress. But even, okay, there's one thing I failed to mention. When I was doing the articulation on both these figures, they feel very, very stiff. I don't know if that's a known thing with Hasbro figures, but a lot of Hasbro figures that I've like, not a lot, but the figures of Hasbro that I've looked at before, from these guys to the Lightning Collection, Power Rangers, very stiff. I know we can argue that a lot of figures can be very stiff, but these, for, you know, I guess the figures you can find in Toys R Us or Walmart on the shelf where the other kids' toys are, there's no reason why they should be that stiff in articulation. My other pet peeve with these Marvel Legends is the price. Like I said, I got these a long time ago on special, but a Marvel Legend figure should not be $35. I still maintain the fact that I don't really collect Marvel Legends. I just don't like the pricing on them. However, the ones I have in my collection, like these two, for example, I am super happy to have these in my collection. That being said, do you guys have any Marvel Legends in your collection? You probably do. If you guys are toy collectors, especially if you love Marvel Comics, you probably do have Marvel Legends figures in your collection. There are so many Marvel Legends out there, from Spider-Man to X-Men to Black Panther to Captain America to Deadpool. Oh boy, Fantastic Four. There's just a whole plethora. Then you go into the retro lines of Hasbro figures. Two lines that I wish that I could have jumped on from the retro Marvel Legends lines was the Spider-Man animated series and the Fantastic Four animated series. I wish I could have jumped on that line. I know they have the new Iron Man animated series retro line of figures coming out soon. What do you guys feel about that? Are you guys interested in it? Are you going to jump on that? Again, I don't know. I'm happy with what I have. Maybe one day down the line I'll assemble my Fantastic Four team. But for now, I'm glad to have the 6-arm Spidey. I've got the black suit Spidey. And from the Diamond Marvel Select, I have the original costume Spider-Man and Green Goblin. So I'm building myself some Spider-Man action figure collection. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for sticking around and watching this video in its entirety. If you did, I appreciate each and every single one of you guys sticking around and watching this video like you always do. If you did, I appreciate that. You know what? Actually, I'm going to take a look at some more Hasbro Marvel Legends figures on my channel. I have some X-Men figures I have. So I've got Kitty Pryde, I've got Jean Grey, the Phoenix. I've also got Rogue. And I've even got Marvel's Enchantress. I've got Captain America from Civil War. But I think the next time you see me do a Marvel Legends review, this is going to be for my wife closer to her birthday. I'll be taking a look at the Black Panther figure and Gwenpool figure. She really loves those two characters. So next time I do a Marvel Legends figure review on my channel is going to be those two figures. Alright, so that being said, if you stumble across my channel and this video because you're like, hey, I want to see some Marvel Legends reviews, or you love Spider-Man, you're a big fan of Spider-Man, or you know what, if you've been watching my channel for quite some time and you haven't already yet, please and thank you, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Also, while you're there, click the bell to be notified whenever I got some brand new content out. I always put up reviews like this every single Tuesday. Is that going to change for the foreseeable future? Don't know, but for now it's going to remain Tuesdays. I've been doing Tuesdays for the last 2 years. So we're going to be continuing doing that. Also, if you like this video, click the thumbs up. And guys, comment down below. Let's talk all things Spider-Man. Let's talk all things Marvel Comics. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, so let me know what you guys think about the Marvel Legends, especially Spider-Man, down below in the comments. I'm going to let you guys get out of here for the day. I got to get out of here for the day. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I could not be doing any of this without you guys. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Stay cool, stay nerdy, keep hunting, keep collecting those Marvel Legends, I guess, and watching Spider-Man movies and cartoons. I'll be back in the next video, and as always, it's cool if it's nerd cool. Laters!